If you want to position yourself as an authority in your industry or a thought leader, right, an expert in your space, do not write a book, okay? Now, I know all the book coaches is going to come for me, but if you give me about 5 minutes, I'm going to share with you exactly what I did to position myself as an authority in my space, to position myself as the only solution, and to stand out in a saturated market. And if you're new to me, hey, I'm Niala, business strategist and CEO of Market Your Message. I've successfully leveraged my 2 years of business experience to guide over 6,000 women to monetize their knowledge. I'm known for breaking things down where even the newest or oldest a person can understand and, more importantly, implement. So let's jump into exactly what you need to do if you want to position yourself as an authority in the space. So number one, what I did is I created a magnetic brand that was all about my story. Okay. Now we're talking about being an authority in your space. Okay. So if you have a problem with sharing your story, or if you feel like, well, why is my story relevant? Or it's not really, I just want to sell my products, then this is not the business model for you. Okay. There are other business models where you can get away with not ever sharing yourself, not ever showing your face. You can do that. But we're talking about being a leader, a thought leader in your space, and there has to be some vulnerability involved. There has to be some way that you connect with your audience, right? And that is how we do it. We do it through our story, right? So you can't just be okay to say, well, I have this solution that I can sell you, but you're not willing to be vulnerable to show people how you got to that solution, right? Because you should be out there teaching something that you have done, right? So it's the same thing with me. I have not always been this successful business owner. I've had a lot of failures, and sharing those things is what establishes my credibility even more and connects me with those who I'm supposed to serve. So again, number one is you definitely want to create a magnetic brand around your personal story. The second thing that my clients and I did is we created an expert methodology. This is your unique process, framework, blueprint, roadmap, whatever you want to call it. These are the steps that you take your clients through to be able to get the result that you are selling. And the reason why this helps us position ourselves as an authority is because we are teaching from a framework that we developed. And the way that I do this with my clients is I develop their framework on the exact steps that they took, less their mistakes. Okay. And so this is something that allows them to be confident to teach on. It also differentiates you from other people in the market, right? Because I teach messaging, there's other people that teach messaging, but there's only one person that owns Market Your Message framework. You understand? And there's only one person that will own yours. There's only your perspective. There's only your journey. There's the things that you do that's unique to you, and that is what you put in your unique framework. The next thing is using targeted, and the key word here is targeted. So using targeted content to be able to attract those who we are aligned to serve. This is very important. Content can be delivered in so many ways, in so many mediums, but the idea is that you want to be top of mind and you want to be seen as that solution. Remember, we're talking about you positioning yourself as an authority in your space. And then lastly, refine, rinse, and repeat. And this is a big one because a lot of people feel like if you look at these successful coaches and you think that it just happened overnight, it happened because we were willing to be repetitive. We were willing to try things. We're always looking at the numbers. We're always rinsing and repeating. We're not jumping from trend to trend. We're not jumping from strategy to strategy. We believe in mastery. And the reason why we're considered authorities and why you will be considered as an authority is because you have taken the time to become a master at your craft. And that's where refining, rinsing, and repeating processes over and over again becomes very, very important. Now, why did I say don't write a book? Well, even though writing a book is a great thing, I'm an author and all my clients are authors. There's nothing wrong with you writing a book. But right now, if you don't have a message, a strategy, an audience, all of these things, then you just have a book. Right? You just have a book, right? So writing a book doesn't make you an authority. It just makes you an author, right? And so that's why I said you don't want to think about that first. On your journey, you may get to that point where you do want to write a book on your unique methodology and your unique story. However, if you're looking to position yourself right now, you don't have to write a book to do that. This is something like putting together your story, putting together your framework. These are things that you can do in a matter of weeks if you really wanted to, okay? And so if you are someone that really wants to position yourself as an authority, you're looking to grow in the coaching and consulting space, you would like the big picture to know what you're supposed to be building on and how the order in which you are supposed to be doing things. I'm actually having a training this week. It's going to be happening in my inside circle, okay? So if you go ahead in my profile, just scroll to the bottom where it says connect with Niala in the Female Coaches Society and come on and join us. I don't know when you're seeing this video, but it's going to be on Thursday. And at least if you're in the community, you'll get access to the replay. Okay. If you found this useful, let me know and I'll see you in my next one.